What's up, performance marketers? Hope you're doing well today. Today's episode is going to be about me talking to people who are telling me that surveys won't work for their business and they don't need leads. I wanted to go over some funny things that I've gotten with different types of objections, and I will show you how you can overcome those objections and what surveys are right for your business. So stick around and we'll be right back. I've been talking to a lot of different entrepreneurs, different companies, and a lot of the times when I'm talking about how we could do business and lead generation, one of the misconceptions is that surveys are only used to do research and get feedback. And that simply isn't true. Surveys are, in my opinion, the best tool to use when you're looking to build your list and generate leads. Now, people will say quizzes and assessments. As far as I'm concerned, they're all the same thing. Surveys, quizzes, assessments. They're asking people questions. The people are self-declaring their issues, giving you their opinions. You're then grouping them, and then you're creating custom targeted messages to each of them. Same thing. But so my goal is to set out to create the greatest lead generation survey platform in the world, focused all around building your list. So for me, as I talk to more and more people, I want to hear as many objections as possible. I want to understand why you think it wouldn't work for your business. So I wanted to come on and just kind of tell you some of the feedback I've gotten. And some of it's funny, some of them, it's legit. But the beauty, and for anybody out that's listening here, for your business, this is what you want to do. You want to understand the market. You want to understand who you're trying to sell to and what do they want. How can we make it easy for them to buy our product or service? And the way to do that is to understand what are their objections. And typically there's 3 different things that anyone is going to have a reason why they're not going to buy from you. And it comes down to either it's the vehicle, which means they don't believe in what you're doing, and whatever product or service you're trying to promote is just not in their mindset that it's going to be a value add for them. 2 is there's some pain point that they're having. It's maybe an experience they had, something that is hurting them, that is all about their own internal feelings about themselves. And 3 is more about what obstacles are they having to attain their goals, roadblocks, things that are just outside your control. So I'm going to go over some of those things and give you an idea of how my customer will give me some pushback and how I go about trying to break down those objections. And then what I'll do is I'll start to tell you some different categories of who a survey is good for you generating leads. Because I've written a whole list down here and I continue to write more and more as I do more and more research. So first, let's dive into some of the objections of why someone thinks that a survey wouldn't be helpful for them to generate leads. In regards to the actual vehicle of a survey, people believe it's not going to work for their business. They feel like it's not going to fit their market, or that they've tried it and it just didn't work, right? So when I hear those types of things, I need to sit down and think about, well, how can I overcome that objection? So when someone tells me that it won't work for their market, well, I would have a response back in that surveys increase engagement. They allow you to understand your customer, find out what's working and what's not working. They can help you understand the buying behaviors of your audience. And frankly, I've generated over 50 million leads in so many different categories over my career that I would bet a lot of money that I can make it work for your market. If they say it's not going to work for their specific business, well, my response back to that is, does your customer have an opinion? Because if your customer has an opinion, then surveys are going to work, because they're going to tell you what they think. And then based on what they think is how you're going to respond back to them about your product, right? If they're saying that they've tried it before, well, there's a lot of different ways that people can make mistakes when they're surveying their audience, creating quizzes. A major mistake is if they're giving something away. If it's not relevant to your audience, you're going to generate low quality leads. If you push out a survey and say, I'm going to give away $1 million, well, who doesn't want to win $1 million, right? Tons of people are going to sign up for that. And the type of person that's going to sign up for that, it's going to be a low quality lead. Someone's going to think they're going to win $1 million, right? And they're not necessarily relevant for whatever it is you're trying to do on the back end of your survey. So, that's one thing. The type of questions they're asking. If you're asking the wrong questions, then you can't get the right answers. Maybe you're not segmenting. Maybe there's no continuity in when you ask your questions on what the result is and how you transition into how your product or service is evaluated. So there's a lot of different things of why it won't work. I'd have to look at what they're doing, but bottom line is, it works. Some of the internal things that I heard is that I don't have a list, or nobody knows me, I'm new and I don't have any experience. Well, one, no one knew me when I got started. Two is I've generated thousands, millions of leads for companies that person, when they woke up that morning, had no idea what the product was, what it did, and they clicked, they bought, and they went home with the product, right? So it doesn't matter if they know you or not, right? If you can hit on the most important things, which is ultimately someone's going to learn something about themselves today when they take that survey, and then get them with a good hook, then they'll learn about you later on once you show them you know what you're talking about and that you're an authority figure. If you don't have a product, okay, so I'm an affiliate marketer, right? I generate tons of revenue by promoting other people's products. So if you don't have a product, well then use a survey to promote somebody else's product. And at the same time, build up your list. Now, what you're doing is you're going to go out and buy media. You're going to go and drive traffic to somebody else's offer, generate some revenue, offset that media cost. Hopefully you generate more revenue than you spent, so you're profitable. And then all those leads that you generated are now yours on your list, right? So it's a good way to start building up your list without coming out of pocket. It's a way that I built my business, right? I didn't take any investment. I was a performance marketer. I started promoting other people's offers and over time built up my business, right? Don't have a list. Okay. So, figure out how someone could take a survey. Either you can partner with somebody that has a list. You can go out to the market and tell somebody you're going to pay them for every lead that they generate for you. You can go out and buy media yourself with Facebook ads, Google, search, display, native advertising. You can post on your social profiles. You can reach out to group owners on Facebook and ask them if you can share your survey with their audience. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. And if you're creative, you'll be able to overcome that. We all know that you can end up generating awesome leads, and it's going to convert into crazy amount of new sales. So some other stuff on the external side is sometimes I'll get into it and they'll be like, dude, that sounds so complicated. And I fall a victim to this. And I'm trying to teach people and I just run them over sometimes. I've been doing this for so long and, I've never really sat down and like taught a newbie or was able to, do a step-by-step in such a simple, basic way where people are coming in and I might say things that are above their head and overwhelm them with information within the first 2 hours. I could talk about this all day long, right? But for people that don't know about it, I have to recognize that I can't get too techie. I can't get too much into the details. I got to focus more on the results. So it's all around how you go about it, but people feel like it might be techie, where I'm building a platform where I'm trying to create it so simple that you can come in and press a few buttons and you have your survey. I have a question bank where you can go in and look for questions that you want to ask. I have like a copy creator that's going to help you build your own email sequence, come up with your own survey hooks, build your welcome page, build your lead opt-in page, build your outcome page. I'm literally doing it all for you. I'm leading you in a direction for you to just fill in the blanks of what is your expertise, what do you do, and everything else should really flow. If I do a good enough job, then you will be able to come in, answer a few questions, and have a survey in less than 15 minutes, less than 10 minutes, right? And that's the cool part about it. It's not techie at all. But if you do still feel like you don't even want to do that, SurveyDetective is going to have people that are certified, people that love this stuff, people that love building surveys, love going through the platform and creating. So the whole idea is, all right, so then if you don't want to do that, focus on what you're good at, your expertise, and we'll match you with a certified survey detective who will build the whole thing out for you. You just communicate. Boom. Right? So I don't have a lot of money for traffic. Okay. Well, you don't need a lot of money for traffic. There's a lot of ways you can generate traffic without having to spend money. We said some earlier, partner. You can partner with somebody, find influencers and barter. Go and do a deal with a company where you're going to generate leads for them and you're going to share the leads that you generate from the survey that you're going to generate to their audience. You're going to learn about their audience. You're going to help them segment their audience. You're going to further qualify their audience. Some of these influencers have 20, 30, 40, 50 million followers, and they're not all the qualified buyers. So you got to figure out who is it that's going to want to buy something. Who's people that just want to look, they're freeloaders versus the people that really want to go vertical with what I'm doing and buy something. Help them with that. They don't know how to use this. So go help them. You can charge them per lead in addition to building your list. And then you can take that list and then monetize that list with promoting affiliate offers to that list if you don't have your own product. You could do it for your own course and sell your course afterwards. Tons of things. So, I mean, guys, there's plenty of reasons why people don't want to do this, but these are some of the things that I was coming up with when I was talking to people as I'm going through this process and things that I need to break down. But so I'm going to tell you a little bit about now, like who can use a survey for their lead generation. And what I did was I've been writing down a bunch of different ones just to give people examples. Because what I've learned is, yes, it works for any industry, anywhere. But when I start to talk about certain people, certain industries, the way they did it, what their hooks were, I find that it just makes so much more sense to people than when I'm trying to actually explain it in detail. I think that's where we get into the techie, like the technobabble, the too much information, TMI, keep it simple, right? So what I did was I started to just jot down a bunch of these. So for example, let's say you're an affiliate marketer. You can promote a credit card offer. So companies like American Express, Discover, NetSpend, Capital One, what you name it, right? You would create a survey. What credit card matches your spending habits? Let's say it's language learning, right? Rosetta Stone or Pimsleur language learning. What language should you learn next? There's a pet monthly box, an offer called Bark Box that we've promoted. What's your dog's personality? find out what kind of dog they have, and then and match them with whatever box type makes sense for them. Home security, that's a big vertical, right? Home security, cables, phone services, any service that has a very long-term value for that company. And what I mean by that is somebody who has a home security system will never change that home security system. They will pay on a monthly basis unless something happens and it doesn't work. But for the most part, once that company gets that customer, they have them for a very long time. Same with when you're talking about a cell phone carrier or your cable provider. There's a lot of those types of industries that can afford a lot of money to acquire a customer. So it's worth your while to promote something like that. So for example, for home security, you can come up with something where it's, what's the number one reason your family isn't safe at home, right? Now you're using a little bit of a scare factor. What mistake are you making on why your family isn't safe, right? Dating, there's things like Match.com. What's your dating type? For weight loss, Nutrisystems, Noom, the South Beach diet. As simple as what diet is right for you. Boom, right? That's the hook. You hear the curiosity. What diet is right for me? What diet is right for your body type? What diet mistake are you making that's causing you to gain weight? What diet aren't you using that's causing you to lose muscle, right? All kinds of different ways that you can use this. But in affiliate marketing, you can find offers all over the internet, and that can kickstart your entire business if you don't have a product. But let's say you're somebody that's got a business that's local, that's offline, right? So let's call it like a local realtor. And you want to put something out in the marketplace because you're looking for people that want to buy a home, right? So what's blocking you from finding your dream home? If you're looking for sellers, we would have something like, what pricing mistake is stopping you from getting top dollar for your home? Let's say it's a local financial planner, right? What's your money IQ? Right? And then you take them through some questions. You see what they know, what they don't know, and then you recommend they book a call for you to talk about their retirement. If you identify that they're older and they're looking for more of a retirement play versus someone that wants to save for college, right? You would have different segments. You follow me, right? Let's say it's a local gym. What gym is right for your goals? Let's say it's like a hairstylist. What hairstyle matches your personality? Pretty cool, right? I don't know. And you can get fun, have a lot of fun with that, with pictures and match people with some like awesome, cool, fun, cool looking hairstyles and, take it to the next level, right? Like after you show them and this is the hairstyle you have, right? You can match them with a hairstylist and then book an appointment, book a free blowout. Give them something free to get them in, like a dentist, right? What type of veneer is right for your smile, right? So, I don't know. You tell me. What veneer will turn you into a celebrity style? Have fun with it. And for a local dentist, think about ways that you can get somebody into the office, right? So for teeth, a free cleaning. Who doesn't want white teeth, right? So maybe it's a free session to give them some white teeth, right? With whatever the services that you're doing. If you're a chiropractor, maybe a free massage. What back massage do you need most, right? What exercises is causing your back pain? If you identify that your customer is a golfer, right? What golf mistake are you making with your swing that's causing you to have back pain, right? Interesting, right? So that's all around like the local businesses. There's so many others, right? We're going to dive into, let's say consultants, right? Agencies, Facebook ad agency. What's your Facebook ads obstacle? podcast agency. What type of podcast is right for you and your business? Interior designer. What furniture matches your home style? If you have a YouTube agency, what's stopping your videos from going viral on YouTube? Social content agency. What mistakes are you making with your social content that's causing your audience to not engage? Right? You take them through some questions, you ask the right questions, you identify what group they fall in, and you give them the result, and then you transition them into whatever your goal is at the end of that survey, right? Watching a webinar, booking a call, buying a low ticket product, signing up for a live event, registering for a virtual event. I can go over that another day, but there's a bunch of different goals that you're going to have when you're starting out your survey, because at the end of the day, the whole point of this is that you want somebody to take an action at the end, right? And then you want to get them to purchase your core offer. So, another one, let's say you have a digital course, right? So, let's say you have a digital course on how to buy Facebook ads. So, what's your Facebook ad buying mistake? How to build a 7-figure business. What type of entrepreneur are you? If you want to build your email list, what survey will attract the most amount of leads for your business? If you're, let's say, parenting, you have a parenting course. What's your parenting blind spot? Let's say it's a painting course. What painting style makes the most sense for you? Let's say it's relationship. What's your relationship identity? Let's say you have a course that teaches people how to write email copy. What email marketing style fits your business goals? If you want to build funnels, what funnel should you build for your business right now? If you're a coach, if it's for relationships, what relationship style fits your identity? If you're someone that coaches addicts, it could be what mistake are you making that's causing you to fall off the wagon? There's so many, like coaching, building a business line, training a pet, match tricks with the type of dog you have, right? If it's an offer build, it could be along the lines of what is your core offer weakness? Lead gen through surveys. On e-commerce, I like to match the people. I like to use a matching survey. So it's, let's say you're someone that sells televisions, right? What TV is right for your home? What flat screen television would look the best on your mantle? Let's say you're skateboards, right? What skateboard matches your personality? What skateboard can make you jump off a 7-story building? I don't know. Something crazy, right? Safest bike, right? For your child. What bike fits your child's needs? What bike is the safest for your children to ride? If you're in photography, what camera makes the most sense for your business? What video camera works best for your YouTube content? If you're someone that sells clothes, like a dress or a shirt or jeans, match these jeans with your body type. Makeup. Sephora does this on their site today, right? If you go to Sephora, they have makeup, they have lipstick, all good jazz. They'll take you through different surveys, asking people questions, and then match them with different products, right? So, what makeup matches your skin type? What lipstick looks the best on your lips? What lipstick profile are you, right? Treats for pets, what dog type do you have that will match our protein snack? What dog sweater looks best on your type of dog? What dog sweater matches your dog's personality? You guys get it, right? So, online memberships, this works for, right? So, restaurants, gyms, if you're part of Peloton, right? Everybody's got a Peloton at home now. It's the hottest thing, right? So so Peloton, we could use it for, what's your biking personality? What's your biking style? Weight loss clubs, reading clubs, pet owners, artists, baseball coaches, relationship coaches, confidence coaches, addiction coaches, all kinds of memberships that people can sign up for. And when you do that, perhaps your goal in the end is you give somebody like free access to your membership. So, what's your reading, personality? What book matches your reading style? Take them through, your survey, ask them the right questions, identify which segment they belong in. Right? So for reading, maybe some people like romance and some people like suspense and some people like thriller. So you match them into those three types of segments. And now you're going to now match them with those types of books, right? So now maybe then you give them a free trial into your book club so that they can, read the first chapter of a book. Amazon did a great job of this when, they have a membership, right? Prime membership. And, if anybody knows the Karate Kid, the Karate Kid, was when we were kids, like 20, 30 years ago. They came up with a new Karate Kid as Ralph Macchio's older. And what they did was they opened up the first 2 episodes for people to watch for free. But after you watch the first 2 episodes, you had to pay if you wanted to continue to watch the entire season, right? They got you hooked. They got you to engage. They got you interested. If you didn't watch the first 2 episodes, then you don't really know what you're missing. But if they get you to watch the first 2 episodes, now you're like, wow, that's awesome. And if they do a good job, which from what I understand, I didn't watch it, they did, that makes people want to now buy it. So the conversion rate from, hey, sign up for Prime, we've got the Karate Kid show, versus the people that watch the first 2 episodes and now sign up for Prime. And then the conversion rate there is going to be astronomically bigger, right? But when you get them through this process, you go through and you take them through a process where it's all around, what movie should you watch next? What's your movie type? Right? And now at the end, you figure out what kind of movie type they are. And then you allow them to watch the first episode of whatever movie fits their genre. Right? And then after the first and second show, you then say, okay, you're going to have to purchase a membership after that. So you give them a free trial, or maybe you give them a 7-day free trial to watch whatever they want. Right? Get them to see that your product is awesome. And now they're like, I want to stay. If it's in regards to a community, well, if you have artists that are now trying to just collaborate and talk about ideas and learn new things about what they're doing, they all can join your membership, right? And now you have a community where they communicate and help each other and they share. And, they come in and you have a weekly powwow and they love it and they connect with people. And then what happens is after a week of seeing all this amazing content, meeting great people, it just stops. For them to continue on, they need to join, right? No brainer. If you have software like a SaaS platform, SaaS is like software as a service, right? That's what ultimately SurveyDetective is going to be, right? So SurveyDetective software. My SurveyDetective is survey software that's going to allow you to do it yourself if you want, or someone could do it for you if you don't want to do it yourself. But so survey platforms. If you have a print on demand, right, like a custom ink, then you can use a survey to generate leads for people that want to use custom ink and print on demand. Let's say you have a project management tool, then use a survey to find people that could use the Asana or Trello, right? What's your company's productivity score, right? You figure out where they're doing a good job, where they're doing a bad job, and then you can now recommend different platforms to them, right? You can promote that as an affiliate, right? You can promote Asana, Trello, Monday.com, and whichever one fits their needs, you promote, right? You do the same thing for email software. There's tons of ESPs, right? Email service providers, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Active Campaign, Silverpop, which IBM owns. There's tons of them, right? And they all pay out an affiliate commission. So you can go and promote those offers, right? What's your email marketing style? What's your email marketing profile? What mistakes is your company making when sending emails? What's your email marketing strength? What's your email marketing score? It's endless, right? So if you're someone that's trying to get people to sign up for the software, whether you are the company that wants to do it, like if you are in the marketing department for Active Campaign and you want to drive more customers, you're in charge of customer acquisition, use a survey, generate leads, understand what their needs are, what their wants are, what their objections are, then segment them and then get them into Active Campaign, right? Maybe give them a free trial. Maybe give them a demo. You get them to schedule a demo so that you can show them how awesome your platform is. Maybe there's a webinar that you have. All of these are end goals of your survey that is going to happen after they sign up for your program, right? If you have masterminds, right? Let's say you let's say you're an author and you have a mastermind, right? So you have copywriters that are gathering to brainstorm ideas all day long. Use a survey to get authors to come through your survey, answer questions, and understand if they're a right fit for the mastermind that you're offering, right? Maybe it's a high ticket mastermind. If it is, well, then you're certainly not going to be able to just sell a cold lead to sign up for your mastermind if it's going to cost them $100,000, right? And the way to qualify, one is get them to come through and answer questions. But keep in mind, right? It goes both ways. When you have a mastermind, if you have somebody that's in your mastermind, which is a group of people that gather and brainstorm and talk about ideas and help each other, right, and learn things. If you have somebody in there that's going to be distracting, it kills the culture. It just, the whole dynamic of the mastermind gets killed, right? So if someone wants to pay $500,000, but they're really hurting the whole concept of what the mastermind is doing, the culture of what you're bringing to the table, then you want them out, right? So it's not as much as are they willing to buy from you as is, do you want them to come into your mastermind? You want to know if they qualify, right? Maybe it's more of like a business type mastermind where it's higher level. So you don't want anybody in your mastermind that has made less than $50 million, right? And with all due respect to people that are newbies, someone that's generating $50 million and wants to scale to 100 doesn't want to be in a mastermind with someone that's so new that they're learning about what a funnel is and what a lead is, right? So like bringing those people together is powerful. And how do you do it? How do you find those people, right? And it all starts with a survey. A survey is what starts the buyer's journey for any business whatsoever. And the more you learn about them, the more you can customize your messaging. You can figure out what products make the most sense for them. Let's say you have 10 different digital courses. Well, which one do you promote? Take them through a survey. Ask them questions. Match them with the digital course that makes the most sense for them. let's say you have a Facebook training, you have a YouTube training, you have a funnel building training. Well, whichever one they want, you're going to sell them. If someone's to learn about Facebook, don't try to sell them on YouTube, even if you think it's great. You want to give people what they want in the beginning, right? You want to get them going. You want to get them working with you. But guys, if you're an affiliate marketer, if you have a local business, if you have any service that you sell, if you're doing anything from like B2C, right? You're in real estate. You're a golf coach. You sell lessons. You teach people on how to swing the golf club, right? This will work for you. What is your swing pitfall, right? What's stopping you from hitting the ball 300 yards? Let's say you're someone that helps people with retirement and their 401k, right? What's hurting your 401k return? If you're in the hotel business, and you want to get people to sign up, right? I work with hotels.com, Expedia. We did an awesome survey for hotels.com. Did amazing. I think we generated like 17,000 plus leads for them, and it was awesome, right? What hotel is right for your ski vacation, right? What type of vacation fits your family? Figure out what kind of vacation they want, and then recommend certain hotels based on where they want to be in the world, right? If you're someone that's a stockbroker, right? You want to know what type of investor you want to work with, right? So, what type of investors are you? What's your investing style? What mistake are you making that's hurting your portfolio? Things like that, right? Like, what's your stock IQ? What's your stock score, right? That's more of a knowledge type survey, and you're finding out what they know, what they don't know, so you know where to start when you want to go and try to sell them what you do and why you're awesome, right? If somebody already believes in the vehicle, right? So when I talked earlier, we talked about vehicle. The objections would be a vehicle, internal, external. For me, the vehicle is surveys and survey platform and surveys generating leads, right? Everybody thinks surveys are for feedback and for research, which they are, and it's amazing. You should use them for that. But surveys for lead generation is the most powerful thing on the internet by far and away. I have to explain that and show you why and convince you. But maybe you already believe that. Then if you do, I don't want to talk to you about that. That's not where I want to focus. I want to focus on where you're objecting to not go and sign up for SurveyDetective. Maybe it's that you don't think that you're techie and that you can do it. Or maybe you don't have enough money. Or maybe you think that you have no experience, so you can't do it. All of those reasons are different, and I'm going to sell you differently, right? I'm going to create custom messaging to convince you that SurveyDetective can work for you. Got it? Makes sense, right? So, business to business. Let's say, list building, right? That's what I'm doing with SurveyDetective. I'm helping you build your list. I'm helping you cast a wide web, a wide net to just pick up cold leads from all over the world and qualify them and then convert them by nurturing them into customers, right? So, list building is me. I have a SurveyDetective. What list building mistake are you making in your business today? There are 5 mistakes that every marketer makes when trying to build their list. Which one are you making? Answer a few questions. I'll tell you right here, right now. Right? Let's say it's you're an owner of a business and you want to understand like your leadership. What's your leadership style, right? And now that's, you understand what type of leader they are, what they're doing, and now maybe you can sell them some services that you're providing for them, whether you're a consultant or you're helping them build systems or you're helping them create culture or you're helping them with scaling by hiring more people, whatever it is that you do, right? Let's say you're selling office materials to businesses, right? You sell pens, you sell a smartboard, you sell a desk. What desk is right for your style of work, right? What photocopy machine makes sense for your business? What smartboard fits your business personality? Things like that, right? So it's like you can see the trends. It's all around all of these things. Affiliate marketing, B2B, B2C, you have a digital course, you have a mastermind, you're a coach, you're an author, you sell something, you sell products online, you have a local business. I mean, guys, I am still looking for somebody to tell me something, some business in the world that doesn't need leads. I want someone to show me that a survey would not work for them. And I will prove them wrong, because leads are the gas that make your business grow. It makes your business go. Plus, it also helps you create, one, you're building your list and you're building a gigantic asset, but you create cash flow with your business. By being able to get people to take surveys and then monetize that data, you're going to start to create cash flow. I meet a lot of people, some people that make, $2, $3, $4, $5 million a year. And they do it by throwing 1 or 2 events a year. And that's awesome. Amazing, right? But for the other 11, 12 months of the year, besides those 3 days at their event, they're not generating any revenue. So they have this one day where they get that $2 million, and it's amazing. And believe me, that's awesome. I hope everybody here gets that. But once you get that, right, now you want to create cash flow. Cash flow allows you to be able to do things in your business that would let you hire somebody, buy media, right? So like by generating leads, using surveys to generate leads, massive, right? My main business is lead generation, right? My company's Universal MP, Universal Marketing Partners, UMP. We are a lead generation company, right? We generate leads for other companies. We do it using surveys, right? We've generated over $100 million in revenue. Generating leads, right? People that are raising their hand that need something. So you are helping people, right? Because in one side, you have somebody, let's say a coach who helps people that are addicted to alcohol. And then you find somebody on the internet who's looking for help, right? They need help. They need to find somebody. And this person's amazing for them. However, they haven't met yet. That's you. You're the bridge. You're the one that's bridging that gap. You're going to go and create a survey out in the marketplace, right? What's making you fall off the wagon? This person sees that. They take their survey. They answer questions. You identify who they are and you match them with the person, this expert who you know can help them. They help them. This person makes an impact on that person's life. The person that keeps falling off the wagon now has bought the low ticket. They've signed up for the digital course. They've joined the coaching program. They've now gone to a live retreat where they've met other people like them that are they're all supporting each other and helping each other. And they become a family because they're all going through the same things. They understand all of the pain that they're feeling. And now their entire life has changed. Maybe they joined their mastermind. That all started with you creating a survey to find that person and helping them to find the expert that has the answer to their problem. Guys, I can't say it enough. If you're not sure, if you have a business and you're not sure how it would work for you, ask me. Send me a note. SurveyDetective.io. We're still working on it. It's awesome. It's really exciting. We're just adding more and more awesome features. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. We're having so much fun. I'm learning so much about my avatars and what they need, what they don't need. It's a world of fun, and I'm really excited when this happens and we launch it. The future is so bright. This is going to be the best platform in the world. We're just focused on helping people generate high quality surveys so that they can generate high quality leads. So, guys, if you're telling me that a survey doesn't work for you, I challenge you to stump me and tell me why. I just listed out tons of different industries with tons of different categories and types. I can keep going all day long, but I'm not, because this would go on for hours and you don't want to listen to me for hours. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope I gave you some info that resonated and helped you with your business. And even if you're not going to work with me, if you don't want to go and work on my platform, there's tons of survey platforms out in the world, right? Use somebody. Do it. You don't want to market the same message to your entire audience. Surveys are what is going to change your business. There's tons of reasons why surveys work. Do it. You will thank me. So performance marketers, I appreciate you listening. Subscribe to the podcast. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to know when we have new episodes. We have a YouTube channel for the Performance Marketer Podcast. If you want to watch this, go to YouTube. I believe it's Eric Beer, Performance Marketer, and subscribe. And you'll see the videos. We have tons of videos. On Instagram, I'm posting all kinds of micro content around different little like gold nuggets that you can watch if you don't have the attention span for more than 50 seconds, which is me. But so I'm posting on Instagram. You can go and follow me there. It's at Eric Beer Official. My Facebook profile. We have a Facebook group, Performance Marketer Nation, I believe. We have a membership, right? A paid membership, which is Performance Marketer, where I have founding members, which I was charging, but I made a decision to not charge the people that are my founding members. And I appreciate them, and I just want to work with them and help them and learn from them and just help them scale their business. But guys, there's plenty of ways that we can work together. I'd love to help you. I want to help you get your message out to the world. I want to help you make an impact. It's unbelievable to me when I realize that all of the things that I know about lead generation can actually change the world. And I can change the world by working with experts that are making an impact on other people. I'll be able to make an impact on them because I'm going to change their business. Their whole life is going to change. They're going to generate more leads. They're going to get more sales. They're going to make more money than they've ever made in their lives. They're going to have a financial free life. And that's going to be because we work together and I was able to share some of the things that I've learned over my 17 years. But more importantly is, one, I'm changing their lives and I'm making a difference, but they're changing other people's lives. I'm helping them get their message out to the world with people that need it. So that's exciting to me. And I just want to make an impact. I want to build a legacy just like everybody else here. So, yeah, guys, appreciate you listening. If you have any questions, fire away. Otherwise, be well, and I will talk to you soon.